Hi everybody, welcome. I'm Dr. Surya, working as an assistant professor in a department of computer applications. Now we will discuss the topic on purpose of database management system. That is, a purpose means a needs. What are the needs to study database, using database in our day-to-day life? That is called purpose. The major purpose of using database system is to provide an information system that utilize with the information needs according to the own requirements of the user. Before the advent of the database system, the way in which computer managed data has come a long way over the last few years. Today, users take for granted the many benefits found in a database system. That is, however, it was not that long ago the computers relied on a much less elegant and costly approach to data management called the file-based system. Generally, file-based system is a collection of applications that perform a specific operations on the user's wish. Each program within a file-based system is defined and managed on its own data. Because of this, there are limits as how the data can be used and transported. Commonly, file-based system was developed as better alternative to the paper-based filing system. By having files stored on a computer, the data could be accessed more effectively. It was commonly practiced for large companies that have each of its department looking after its own data. Generally, the file-based system to keep information on a computer to store it in a permanent file. A company system has a number of application programs. Each of them is designed to manipulate the data files. This application program have been written the request of the user in the organization. New applications are added to the system as a need of the users. The system just describe the file-based systems only. If we consider a traditional banking system that uses a file-based system to manage the organization data. If the real-time example of the file-based system is a banking system. In a bank, there has a lot of different departments. Each has its own application that manage and manipulate the different data files. For a banking system, the programmer may be used to debit or credit an account and find the balance to the account, add the new mortgage loan and generate a monthly statement and so on. This is also called a record. They maintain a record as like that a file-based system. There is a lot of drawbacks, that is a limitations comes around the file-based system. That is data separation and isolation. That is, if we have a group of data means it cannot be able to fetch a particular data at a particular time. That is a very major drawback of using the file-based system. It is also using the waste of time and memory and the capacity of the users. So this is a very major drawback of file-based system. The next is data dependent. That is, it depends the other filing system or other data or any other paperwork or any other helps from the other files or users or anything else. It should not be independent to work or fetch the particular data at the right time. Next, we go for data duplications. That is, it copy and paste the original data again and again. So we have a lot of complexities also. Then incompatible data. That is, it saves the data in a different file formats. Then we go for a lack of flexibility problem. The flexibility means it should not be comfortable and consistent to the user in an organization or in querying the data systems also. Then it increase the number of different application programs also. that means it should not be use a different programming language. That is, it works on a only one particular language, on only particular file format also. The applications means a real time use. What are the real time applications means the data should be used in our real time only. So it is also a major drawback of using the file system. Then if the system may be failures, then it leaves the database in the inconsistent state. Then it uncontrolled the concurrent access and it lead the inconsistent problems also. Generally, there is two peoples reading a balance and updating at the same time. That is a main drawback of the using file systems. Then it concurrently, that is, it concurrently access the needed of the performance. That is, it should not be able to simultaneously complete the any other tasks from the users. Then we go for advantages of DBMS. That is, the DBMS advantages should be overcome by the file based system. The file based system limitations should be overcome by the database system. So the database system overcomes the file based system. First one is data redundancy and inconsistency. The redundancy is the concept of repeating of data. That is, each data may have more than single copy. The file system cannot control the redundancy of data, as each user define and maintain the need of the file of a specific applications and run. Then we go for a data sharing. That is, a file system does not allow sharing of data, or sharing is too complex task. So database can share easily due to the centralized system. Then we go for a data concurrency. The concurrently access the data means more than one user is accessing the same data at the same time. The data should be changed made once user get lost because changing made by other user. The file system does not provide any procedures to stop the anomalies. That is a repetition. Bad database design is called anomalies. Whereas DBMS provide a locking system to stop anomalies to occur at the any time. Then we go for a data searching. For every search operations performed on a file system, a different application program have been written while database provider inbuilt searching operations. Users only have to write a small queries to retrieve the data from the database. Then we go for a data integrity. That is, the constraints need to be applied on the data before inserting it into the database. The file system does not provide any procedures to check these constraints automatically. Whereas database maintain a data integrity by enforcing users defined constraints on data by itself. Then we go for a system crashing. That is, it crashes, the system may be crashes due to the various reasons, I think so. It is a ban in case of file system, because once the system crashes, there will be no recovery of the data that's been lost. A database management system will have a recovery manager which retrieves the data, making it another advantage over the file systems also. Then we go for a data security. The file systems provide a password mechanism to protect the database. But how longer can the password be protected? That is a very major question to all the people. No one can guarantee that. This does not happen in the case of DBMS. DBMS has specialized features that help provides shielded to this data. So DBMS is continuous evolving from time to time. It is a powerful tool of data storage and protection. It continuously evolving from time to time. In the coming year, that is in upcoming year, we will get the witness and artificial intelligence based database management system to retrieve the database and ancient eras. Then we know the difference between the what are the DBMS system versus file system. Before that, I give a short introduction about what is database, because I think so we forgot about what is DBMS system. So the DBMS has a specialized feature that helps provided shielding the data and also continues the evolving system. It gives the relationship between the two or more data. Now it's sharing the data, consistent the data, integrating the data, and it provides a security to the specific data, and it provides data independence also. Then the major advantage of using the database management system is to it allows for more analysis of the same amount of the data. Then it improves the data access and the system performance also. Then it potentially increase the productivity of the data and increase the concurrency also. It improves the data backups and recovery. These are the major advantages of using a DBMS system. It has some potentially disadvantages of using a database system. That is, it is a cost of implementation, the amount of efforts needed to transfer the data in a database from the current system, and also the impact of the whole companies if the database fails also. That is, it has a lot of limitations also. Now we go to discuss the difference between, that is what are the drawbacks and limitations using a database systems and also a file management system. At first, the file management system is a software that manages and controls the data files in a computer. Then we go for a DBMS systems. It is a software system that is used to creating and managing the databases, and it provides a systematic way to access that is insert, update and delete also. Then we go for a file management system. It does not support the multi-user, but our database management system should support a multi-user access also. In a file system, the data consistency is less, but DBMS system, the data consistency is more due to the use of normalization. Normalization is a very effective method used by all the peoples in a DBMS field, that is a database field. It is a very attractive and good techniques. We have a lot of normal forms to reduce the redundancy of the data. Then we go for a file system. The file system is not secured. Already I told about the security purpose, but the database system is also more secured. Then in a file management system is storing the unstructured data, but our database management system store only the structured data using some queries. And the file system, it is a data redundancy is high, that is a repetition of the data is high. In DBMS system, data redundancy is low. In a file management system, the data backup is recovery process present in the file system, but in a DBMS system, the backup recovery of the data in a DBMS system. Then the file management system handling of a file system is easy. Then go for a database management system. Handling a DBMS is more complex. Then the file management system is more costly. From this DBMS management system, the cost of the database management system is more than the file system. So these are the only disadvantages of DBMS system, I think so, because it is more costly. Everyone should accept that. Then we go for a file management system. If one application fails, it does not affect other applications, but in a DBMS, the database fails, it affects all the applications. So it is also a drawback of using a database management system. Then we go for a file system. The file system, the data cannot be shared because it should distributed in a different files. In a DBMS, data can be shared, stored in one place of database. Then we go for this system not provide a concurrency, that is a file system does not provide a concurrency. In a database management system, it provides a concurrency facility. So compared to the file system, our database management system works well based on this file system. So database nowadays works in the many fields, not a many field. Each and every field we use a database management system as a backend or a backbone of the every software. That is a used. That is a very major backend used for the every tools or the software. So everyone should must study the database management system. Thank you.